Okay, so let's learn about a couple of various types of angles. The first one is a personal favorite of mine, the vertical angle. So, two angles across from each other on intersecting lines are vertical. So, let's draw some intersecting lines. And what does it mean by the two angles across from each other? Well, this angle would be across from this one. And therefore they're congruent. So if this had a measure of x, so would this one. They have the same angle measure, works every time. Then we have another pair of vertical angles. So if this had a measure of y, then this one across from it would also have that same measure of y because they're congruent. Vertical angles are one of the most useful, helpful things in geometry. So, now we have adjacent angles. Let's draw a quick diagram. So, adjacent angles, adjacent just means next to. So, let's say I have the points A, B, C, and D. Two adjacent angles would be angle A, B, C, and angle CBD. Those two angles are adjacent. Then finally we have another one of my favorite types of angles, the linear pair. The linear pair is just extremely helpful. It's two angles that are adjacent and supplementary. Therefore they form a straight line. So let's say this angle with a measure of x, and let's say this angle has a measure of y, and in this case we would have that x plus y is 180 degrees. Very useful thing to know. Vertical angles, linear pairs, definitely you're going to be using them all throughout geometry. So let's see what we can work with. What's the measure of angle x? Well, vertical angles, they are on two intersecting lines across from each other. So that immediately implies that x is 112 degrees. And that's how easy it is. If you know what to look for, there's no math required, it's that simple. Alright. X over here. We have adjacent angle with 68. And we notice this box means that's a 90 degree angle. So what x is going to be, this is more so angle addition stuff. The x is the whole angle, the larger angle, minus the other part of the angle, so the 68 degrees. Well, 90 minus 60 is 30, minus 8 is 22 degrees. That's as simple as it gets. So, continuing on, we have find x over here. Well, they are on a straight line, therefore they add up to 180. So angle x is going to be 180, the entire angle minus the 124. 180 minus 120 is 60, minus 4 means that this angle must be 56 degrees. Then we have this one. We need to find x, y, and z. Well, y should be very easy to find. It's a vertical angle with 43 degrees. So y is 43 degrees. Then let's say we want to find what x is. Well, they are a linear pair with the 43 degree angle. So x is equal to, just look for straight lines. That's all it amounts to. What angles make up a straight line? This angle x and the 43 degree angle. They are that semicircle on a straight line. So we have 180 minus 43. 180 minus 40 is 140. Minus 3 is 137. And that is also what angle z is because it's vertical angles with angle x. Okay, and the last problem. X, Y, and Z again. Now, Y we can immediately tell is vertical with a 72-degree angle. So, 72 degrees, easy peasy. So what else do we have to work with? Well, we notice this is a 90-degree angle, and therefore this must be a 90-degree angle as well, because technically those two angles are linear pairs. So if this and this add up to 90, and Z is the little part I need to find, the other part's 72, well, what plus 72 is 90? That'd be 18. So Z is 18 degrees. And X is going to be, well, it's on a straight line with the 72 degree. So we have 180 minus 72, which is 108. And that is it for these special types of angles.